I'm Cherry West, the Red Berry Vinber, and welcome to my last ever video of 2023. That is right, I can't believe we're coming to the end of the year, and I was like, what is better to do than a Q&A to finish up the year and just let everything out. So I posted on my Instagram story asking for all your questions, because I think it was last year or the year before, I did a big Q&A and it did well. So everyone was asking for another one, and I was like, you know what, let's do one since it's the end of the year. The first question I got from Instagram was from Harley Campbell, and she has asked, am I going to RuPaul's Drag Con UK 2024? Woohoo! That is correct. I'm going to Drag Con. I'm so excited. It's going to be an amazing weekend. I went early this year, so back in January I went to Drag Con, and it was genuinely the best experience of my life, getting to meet so many new queens that I've looked up to from Drag Race, and getting to meet a lot of local queens that I've spoken to online was so much fun. I originally went down as general, and then I got upgraded to press because I was filming like TikToks and stuff that weekend, and I'm going again, so I'm doing press this year, but they have given me VIP tickets, which is very exciting. So they were like, we're only giving press tickets to like news outlets, which makes sense. So they're giving me VIP tickets, which I'm very excited. Go and film the weekend in London. I'm going to vlog it, and I promise the vlog will be getting uploaded this time. I vlogged it last year, but the videos weren't long enough, and like, because I was so like everywhere, like I just didn't get enough footage. So I will actually be filming this year's Drag Con. It's going to be so good, and I'm literally buzzing. But yes, thank you very much for that question, Harley. And if anyone is going to Drag Con and sees me literally come up, I love speaking to everyone. We need to get photos, we need to get videos, let's do it. And let's film some TikToks, because I need to get loads of TikToks that weekend. So trust and believe, I will probably ask you to film a TikTok. Moving on to our next one is from Rhea OK. Ooh, that's a cool name. So this question is, would you participate on Drag Race, and if so, which one? Well, the only one I could probably participate on is the UK one. I definitely, obviously, I think everyone wants to obviously go for Drag Race, but when the time is right, I can audition. I can't audition until I think end of next year when I turn 18. But yeah, who knows what will happen. You never know. I mean, I might look back on this and be like, oh, why would you think you would be on Drag Race? But like, who knows? You never know. I'd love to do Drag Race. But yes, thank you very much for that question. Anyway, moving on to our next queen. I feel like it's Drag Race. I feel like it's reviews. It's not a review this time. Moving on to our next question we have from Jamie Carney, and they have asked, what YouTube videos do you have planned for the future, or what videos would you like to do? Now, everyone knows that I do a couple of series, so I do Red Berry reviews and I do Let's Get Painted. I have got 2 new series that are coming very soon. I've yet to film them, but I've got the plan in my head, and I'm very excited to announce it very soon. I think I'm going to start probably around February/March. But I want to continue doing Let's Get Painted with different queens, some maybe from Drag Race, some from the local scene like I was doing. But yes, that's definitely something that I'd love to do in the future. And yeah, I'm very excited to announce the 2 little series that I've got planned, and I think you enjoy them as well. And I want to do some gaming. Like, how funny would that be, playing pure Minecraft or like Roblox or Fortnite? I think that'd be so funny. So if you want to see some gaming videos, guys, let me know. But yes, thank you very much, Jamie, for that question. And moving on to our next one from Instagram, we have one from BB Max World. Oh, that's a cool username. Now, they have asked, how much did your first drag outfit cost? Now, I started drag in January 2021, so that was like, well, I technically started in December on 2020, but I just say January 2021 because it's like, it makes more sense. But my first drag outfit was from Christopher Hardcastle, and it was like a ready-to-wear red and black striped one. I think a lot of people remember it. I looked absolutely busted, but I think that costed like £80, which is beyond a joke for like your first drag outfit. So no one get an outfit that's like big and like, that's like, do you know what I mean? Get one from like Pretty Little Thing or like Shein or something like that. You don't need like big expensive outfits to start drag. I mean, I'm just crazy, and I have spontaneous ideas, so I was like, I want that to start drag. But yes, thank you very much for that question. Moving on to our next one, we have one from Gia Brooks, and they've asked, worst Drag Race season you have watched? Probably every single one this year. No, I'm kidding.
She says my least favorite thing to ever hear on this show.
Worst Drag Race season I've ever watched is probably, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it definitely is like one of my least favourites, probably season 3. I think the queens in the UK of season 3 are literally some of the best queens in the franchise, but I think the season just wasn't the best. It just wasn't giving, do you know what I mean? But I still love all the queens. It just wasn't my favourite season. But yeah, thank you very much for that question. Moving on to our next one from Nikki Rush. They said, hey girl, can you tell us how you started getting booked? I need the help. So when I first started drag, I started in January, and I think I got my first gig in October, which was a ladies' day. Like, obviously when you first start, I don't know if you've been doing it for ages or if you've just started, but I think as a young queen, it's so hard to like go and like get loads of gigs, and like because you can't get into clubs, and that's where the gigs are, and like pitched ideas or like brunches to people that are like that have kids in for like food, and like, do you know what I mean? So like I think you just have to try and like think out of the box and think, well, if I can't get into a club, what can you do? If you don't know, on YouTube I have started an events company called Represents UK, where I do like brunches, I do nighttime shows, and I bring some rude girls from Drag Race to Scotland, and I've had Cheryl, I've had Pixie Polite, and I have another one in the works very soon, so I'm very excited to announce that. I don't know when we're announcing it, but it's in June, so just keep that in your mind. I'm very excited to do that. It doesn't come straight away. I think definitely just keep practicing and working on your crafts, but it will definitely come. Trust me, like when the moment's right, you'll be like, this is the right time. But yeah, thank you very much for your question. Now, the next question is from Molly Taylor, and she has asked, if you was to be in a musical, which would it be? I feel like you would be a mint Jamie, to be honest. Don't even get me started. I am obsessed with everybody's talking about Jamie. I'd love to be in that musical. I mean, if I was a woman, I'd love to be in Six, because I think Six is such, like, the songs are absolutely incredible and they're literally my favourite. But if I wasn't to be in a musical, I'd love to be in a panto. Like this panto season, obviously I love Christmas because of pantos, and I've just seen one in Aberdeen, I've seen the one in Edinburgh, I'm going to the one in Glasgow. Like I love pantomime. So if any panto directors want me, I'm available to play any role. I will literally be a tree. I don't even care. Thank you very much for that question, Molly. Now moving on to our next question. It's from Polly Pocketbook, and they have asked, what was it like on BGT? God, don't even get me started. Wait there. I have this from it. Stop, this is so funny. You're me posting it on Instagram and then it doesn't even get aired. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, we're not answering that question. No questions, please. No paparazzi. So our next question is from Nadja Anastasia, and they have asked, what's been the most embarrassing moment in drag over the last 3 years? When I was filming a podcast, I think it was last month, I was filming a podcast. It's called A Nail in the Fish, so if you want to go see that, guys, it's on YouTube. I shared some tea. I was doing a hen night, and I had something the night before, and I'm not even going to get into the conversation because it's kind of crazy, but I like fart. Do you know what? You could just go listen to the podcast to find out what happened, because it's chaos. So my loves, unfortunately we've only got time for one more question, but this one is from Lizzie Switch, and she has asked, would I ever make original music? Woohoo! That is something that I've been working on for the past few months. I want to bring out a single, I want to record a music video, like that's what I want to do. I've just been trying to find out like what I want to do. Do I want to make it like a ballad? Do I want to make it like an energetic song about cherries? Like, I don't have a clue what I'm going to do, but it's currently in the work. I think for next year, I definitely want to try and like experiment with makeup, try different silhouettes with outfits and wigs, and I really want to like come out my comfort zone next year. So bringing out music is definitely something, obviously, as everyone knows, I'm a singer. So I definitely want to bring out a song. But yes, trust and believe, next year, there's definitely going to be a little music video popping out, a little single and some covers and stuff. Like, I'm really going to get into like my producing and stuff like that, so I'm very excited for what's to come next year. But I just want to say a big massive thank you to everyone who supports me on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, in person at shows. Like, it means so much to see everyone coming along and supporting my little dream. But yes, it means a lot. And if you have enjoyed this video answering your questions, if you've got any more, put them down below and I will answer them. But yes, that is it for this last ever video of 2023. I cannot believe it. I will see everyone at DragCon with my DragCon UK vlog. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who watched it. Like, comment below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in 2024. Bye bye. Woo!